Hi guys, I'm Ayushi, your mentor for law entrance exams, and welcome to Law Digest. Since there has been a request from many students that they would want to revise questions on IPR law, that is intellectual property rights law, so here I am with the revision series on the same. So before moving on, if you haven't subscribed to this channel as yet, then please do the same so that you can learn about more videos that we keep posting, and press the bell icon so that you get a notification as and when any new video comes. So let's start with the first question. Here we are looking at, in India, the law relating to copyright is governed by which of the following acts? तो हमको इस क्वेश्चन में ये बताना है कि इंडिया में जो कॉपीराइट लॉ है वो कौन से एक्ट से ओरिजिनेट होता है, कौन से एक्ट से इंडिया पे अप्लाई होता है. सो आई होप यू मस्ट बी अवेयर ऑफ व्हाट अ कॉपीराइट इज. नाउ कॉपीराइट इज समथिंग, we'll get to the definition of it later when we see later questions. In basic layman's term, copyright is simply that you have a right in something that you have written or produced, or there's a sound recording, or you've drawn something. So if this is a question, this is a series that I have created, so I have a copyright in these revision series that I have created. Nobody has the right to pick up my questions and paste them anywhere. That is a violation of a copyright. Now here when we are speaking of this question, इस क्वेश्चन की जब हम बात कर रहे हैं तो यहाँ पर हमें ये बताना है कॉपीराइट इंडिया में गवर्न किया जाता है थ्रू द कॉपीराइट एक्ट ऑफ 1957. सो ऑप्शन ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर हियर. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which of the following is not an intellectual property law? So ये कुछ acts दिए हैं, we need to tell कि इनमें से कौन सा intellectual property law नहीं है. Copyright Act, we just saw that Copyright Act 1957 is a law. Then Trademark Act 1999 is also a law. Designs Act is also a law. Customs Act is not an intellectual property law. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Moving on to the next one. Now, when we were speaking कि copyright होता क्या है, copyright की definition क्या है, here we are looking at copyright includes the work in what all. So, firstly, the option is literary, dramatic, musical work. So, any literary work, literary work can be through a book, एक book की form में हो सकता है literary work. Dramatic work can be through a movie, through an animation, any documentary. Musical work can be any sound recording, or something, video or an audio that has been created where music has been used by a particular person. So option A is that. Let's look at option B, literary, dramatic or musical work, computer program, cinematographic film and sound recording. So this is a broader definition than this, and we know that computer programming, cinematography, film, अगर हम बेसिक कॉमन सेंस से भी चलें तो इनमें भी कॉपीराइट होगा. जिस इंसान ने इन चीज़ों को जनरेट किया है, जो चीज़ें बनाई हैं, वो उस इंसान का एक्सप्रेशन है अपने आइडिया का, तो उन चीज़ों को भी हम कॉपीराइट में डालते हैं. कॉपीराइट लॉ व्हाट इज बेसिकली डज इट प्रोटेक्ट्स द आइडिया बिहाइंड द वर्क दैट यू हैव डन, नॉट द वर्क एज सच बट द आइडिया ऑफ एक्सप्रेसिंग द वे यू हैव एक्सप्रेस्ड योर वर्क. सो नाउ इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी लॉ इज एन एक्ट इन इटसेल्फ. इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी लॉ पूरा एक्ट है, एंड कॉपीराइट जो है उसकी ये डेफिनेशन है. अब ये तो लॉ है, ये एग्जिस्टिंग है, सो इट कैन नॉट बी सेड कि ये प्रोटेक्टेड नहीं है कि कोई भी इंसान कॉपीराइट की जो डेफिनेशन है उसको कहीं और नहीं डाल सकता. सो मेरे को कोई ये नहीं बोल सकता दैट आई कैन नॉट मेक सच अ क्वेश्चन, आई कैन नॉट प्रोड्यूस द डेफिनेशन ऑफ कॉपीराइट लॉ फ्रॉम द कॉपीराइट एक्ट. व्हाट द कॉपीराइट लॉ प्रोटेक्ट्स इज, क्वापीराइट लॉ उस चीज को प्रोटेक्ट करता है जो एक एक्सप्रेशन है आइडिया का. सो माई वे ऑफ एक्सप्रेसिंग द डेफिनेशन ऑफ कॉपीराइट इज थ्रू दिस क्वेश्चन. सो दिस इज एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ एन आइडिया. The idea in my mind is that to make a revision series for you guys so that we can practice certain questions. So this is a whole idea that I have. This is a way of expressing my idea. So now let's look at more options. Cinematograph and sound recording only. This cannot be the right answer. Even this cannot be the right answer. Then option D is literary, dramatic, musical work, computer program, cinematograph, film, sound recording. So till here this is the same. And what else is included? Artistic work is also included. So any painting, any sculpture, all those things will also be included in your copyright. Therefore option D is the correct answer. ये सभी चीजें copyright की definition के अंदर fall करती हैं. Moving on to the next question, copyright protection is available for how long? Duration हमें बतानी है कि copyright जो है वो protection कितने time के लिए valid है. For how long it is valid? It is valid till the lifetime of the author plus 60 years beyond. So this is the duration of the copyright. So अगर मैंने आज एक book लिखी है तो इस बुक में जो कॉपीराइट है वो मेरा ड्यूरिंग माई लाइफ टाइम होगा, एंड इवन आफ्टर माई डेथ and post 60 years of my death it will continue. So life plus 60 years after death, that is the duration of copyright law. Then moving on to the next one, broadcast reproduction right are available for how long? So broadcast reproduction rights are something else. It basically means that आप किसी broadcast को reproduce कर सकते हो. So as you can see from the language itself. So this is 25 years from the beginning of the calendar year next following the year in which the broadcast is made. So the broadcast reproduction right is available for 25 years. And when will that year, the first year start? It will start from the year following the year in which the broadcast is made. Then moving on to the next one, performer's right is available for how long? Performer right is basically your right of performance. जो आपने performance करी है उसमें आपका right है, तो that right is available for a period of 50 years. Option C is the correct answer. So if you are wondering that how do you get to know and how do you learn or memorize these things, then what I'll tell you is that IPR law आपको basics करने की ज़रूरत है if you're preparing for a 3-year law program, basically DU and BHU. If you're preparing for these, then perform, and also IIT Kharagpur. So you need to know this. Now how will you get to know this? Either you read through the internet, you pick up copyright law, pick up patents, pick up trademarks, and as and when I'm mentioning every question, you can probably look up just Google basics, that what is a performer's right. And apart from that, obviously we have a course module of IPR available on our website www.lawdigest.in. You can check there as well to get to know about the basics of IPR law. Now moving on to the next question. Who has the exclusive right to make a sound recording or a visual recording of the performance? किसके पास ये right है कि वो sound recording और visual recording बना सके of the performance? Copyright board के पास, assignee के पास, या performer के पास, या सबके पास? The correct answer to this question is option C, that is performer. परफॉर्मर के पास ये राइट है कि वो साउंड रिकॉर्डिंग और जो विजुअल रिकॉर्डिंग है उसकी परफॉर्मेंस की वो बना सके. सो इफ अ पर्सन इज परफॉर्मिंग, probably a person is dancing on the stage, so that person has the exclusive right to make a sound recording or a visual recording of his performance. You'll see that sometimes what happens is when good quality and high level pe shows hote hain, so videography is restricted. Sometimes you're asked to keep your phone outside as well. So that is why, that is essentially because violation hota hai copyright ka if you are making a recording of some performance. Then which of the following amounts to infringement of copyright? इनमें से कौन सा copyright का infringement है? Makes for sale or hire or lets for hire or by the way of trade or display, offers for sale or hire. So basically it means कि आपने किसी का जो right है, किसी का जो expression of idea है वो लेके उसको hire पे डाला है या sale पे डाला है, and by way of trade you are displaying it, or if you're distributing it for the purpose of trade, so you're distributing the work of an owner in the copyright for the purpose of trade, that is infringement of copyright. Then exhibiting in the public by way of trade is also infringement of copyright. Option D is the correct answer. So if you'll check the section where you don't need to remember sections, IPR law, you do not need to go into such depth that you will remember the sections. Even though people who've already enrolled for my module, I have given sections, but that is so that you can verify and check for yourself. But then you don't need to remember the sections as such. Now, infringement of copyright can be through multiple things, and all those things that are there, you can Google up, you can look up the material that you're referring to. There are a lot of criteria which constitute infringement of copyright, and these three are also part of them. Then moving on to the next question. Copyright law applies to forms of expression contained in song lyrics and musical compositions. Song lyrics and musical compositions is basically your expression of an idea. Then sculpture and paintings are also that you are trying to express your idea, you're creating something. Then dramatic and literary works is obviously expression of idea. So all of the above is the correct answer to this question. ये सारी ही चीजें forms of expression हैं and ये copyright law में fall करती हैं. Then moving on to the last question, first multilateral agreement on copyright is which one? सबसे पहला multilateral agreement copyright पे कौन सा है? Universal Copyright Convention, TRIPS agreement, Berne Convention, या फिर all of the above. So the correct answer to this one is Berne Convention. Berne Convention was the first multilateral agreement on copyright law. So with this we come to the end of this video. Through this video we have tried to revise the basics of copyright law. In case you want to study further, you can look up the internet, or there are multiple sources. In case there are any doubts, and also if you want that I come up with more questions, do let me know about the same in the comment section below.